phone her today.
Good luck with that.
Oh, can we just stop with the sly digs, please? Look, we all said stuff yesterday that we regret, but we just need to focus on Will.
If we had before, this would never have happened.
Sorry?
You were so focused on this place, you took your eye off the ball.
That's not fair, Nan.
We are entitled to our private feelings, but can we please just put on a united front for Will?
What we need is action. We should be calling around his friends in Hull, see if they know anything.
Let's leave the police work to the professionals, eh?
I agree. Like Eva said, Will has got to be the priority. Getting him back to the wee boy he was.
Too right. We used to have a laugh. This last year, it's like I've been walking on eggshells with him. He's like a different kid.
Don't let me stop you from talking about me.
You won't need any of that today.
School agreed you should stay home today, son.
I don't agree. If I stayed home, it makes it seem like something bad happened. But it didn't.
The police think you should stay home too. We've got to go into the station later. They want to talk to you.
Look, it's nothing to worry about. You're the victim.
I couldn't find any mention of it anywhere. You definitely arrested Miss Walsh.
Yeah, she's down the station. There's nothing to worry about, Sam. She won't be allowed anywhere near you.
See, I told you.
You did the right thing coming forward, mate. Can't have been easy with Miss Walsh being a teacher at your school.
I just want it to be over.
Yeah, well, I'm into that as soon as she's banged up for keeps the bar.
So all I need to know is what happened, mate. How you came to have suspicions of Miss Walsh and Will Driscoll. And if you had any interactions with her. Is that okay, Sam?
Sam?
Thanks for seeing me. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to spare you an awful lot of unnecessary upset.
Well, I think that ship has sailed.
I know that you must have heard a lot of very different things over the last 24 hours. So let me just tell you what I know to be the truth, okay? Megan didn't groom your son.
Is that what she told you?
A few years ago, I was accused of something very similar, all right? A pupil developed a crush. It got out of control. But I'd done absolutely nothing wrong, and neither has Megan.
Look, I'm sorry that happened to you, but it's completely irrelevant.
I disagree. I was a dedicated mentor to the girl. In fact, in my case, I went the extra mile. Just like Megan's done for Will.
Well, she's done that all right.
It's Will that has unreciprocated feelings for Megan, and he has done for a while. I know this because she's talked to me about it. And that's why he attacked me.
Oh, don't you go starting all that again, sunshine.
I know it was Will that did it because of his strength of feeling for Megan.
I think you should leave.
Look, whatever Will is going to say to the police, or whatever he already has said to the police, tell him to think long and hard about the consequences, if he ever cared about Megan.
I've asked you to leave nicely.
You really need to open your eyes to what's going on here.
I need to open my eyes.
Yes.
It's a hard fall you're heading for, mate. I pity you. I really do.
Right, so if we can go back to the camera that you installed in Miss Walsh's flat.
My flat, she was just a lodger.
I'm aware of that. Why did you put it there, Sam?
I wasn't trying to see her getting undressed or anything like she said. I'm not like that.
I know.
She was just trying to frighten me. Like she always did.
Let's go back to the camera. What were you hoping to achieve?
I wanted concrete evidence. So it wasn't just my word against hers.
Did you get it?
No. She must have realised, so she staged this thing with Will. Saying it was all one-sided.
Right, well, we're gonna need that footage, if that's okay, Sam.
But what it shows isn't true. She just manipulated everything. It's like she's always one step ahead.
It's okay, Sam. It's okay.
It's not, though. Nothing I've said is actual proof. I haven't got any hard evidence.
Uncovering evidence is our job. And if it's there, we'll find it.
But what if you don't?
You just have to trust them.
People get away with things all the time. And she'll get away with this because she's clever. And when she does, she'll come after me. I know she will.
So were you normally belching and dabbing corners of your mouth before I've even started?
No, I can't face it.
I've given you a free pass for a bacon bomb and you can't face it.
Well, if you must know, I bumped into Ben earlier and he gave me the cold shoulder. I think it's because I've fallen out with Steve over Amy and Ollie.
So you don't even like Ben?
He's all right. I just don't like the fact he licked my best mate.
Well, that's well and truly gone south now.
Well, I won't be so sure. Ex-rugby international, owns a local pub, good-looking with a mighty crack. I can't compete with that long-term.
You sound like a jilted lover. Ben's not Steve's mistress. He's allowed more than one friend.
Well, Batman didn't have a team of Robins, did he? And there was only ever one Watson, only one Tonto. Is it?
Been that pig dying Ben.
Oh, it looks so awful in black and white.
Babe, people sometimes send iffy messages to people they trust precisely because it's not meant for public consumption.
Oh, the public are consuming it, all right. Have you read the responses?
Why would I? I could kick myself. I knew when I clicked on that dodgy email something wasn't right, but I was rushed off my feet.
Have you heard anything from the hackers?
What, Rich, you mean?
You really think it was him?
Of course it was him. And if he's downloaded everything, he could keep releasing stuff for weeks.
Just been round your office. Thought I might have found you hiding in here.
Listen, Ronnie.
No, you said more than enough. Don't you think things are hard enough for Debbie as it is without you calling her flaky and unreliable in front of the whole world?
I'm sorry, mate. It was just two colleagues exchanging frank opinions on what we thought was a secure communication channel.
Frank is one word, disgusting is another.
We're genuinely sorry.
You will be if it happens again.
If we don't shut this down quick, this could kill us stone dead.
I've always been more of a football fan, me. I do remember the 2012 Olympics, though. You know, the night when we won all the golds.
Well, I was 2, so don't really remember.
You know how to make a bloke feel old.
Yeah, well, he is only a kid.
I'm 16.
So it was athletics that brought you into contact with Miss Walsh in Hull.
It's okay, son.
Will, I know how difficult this can be, but this chat's not about getting anyone into trouble. Just need you to help me build a picture of the relationship.
Why?
Because of the allegations that have been made.
Yeah, by people who don't know anything, though. But me and Megan haven't done anything wrong. Just ask her. She'll say the same thing. So why am I here?
I suppose it all hinges on the word wrong. I need you to be more specific in terms of what you mean by it.
What I meant to say was what... I meant to say... Look, I'm sorry. I can't do this.
It's okay, son. We can take as long as you need.
I can't stress enough that you are not to blame whatsoever, right? You're a young man. It's only natural to feel flattered by an attractive older woman. But if she manipulated you...
She didn't.
Okay. Why don't you take a sip of water, mate?
And we've suffered a significant data breach, including communications of an unfortunate nature. Ugh, no, not unfortunate. Sounds like we've stubbed a toe. Come on, we've got to own this.
Meg. Oh, you look like how I feel. Bad day.
Oh, don't even go there. You?
Ditto. Family trouble.
Yeah, I might have heard something about Will.
Really? Well, we've been trying to keep that under wraps.
Daniel mentioned it to Adam. He's worried sick about Megan.
You're kidding me.
Daniel seems to think maybe people have got the wrong end of the stick.
She's a paedophile. There's no wrong end to that stick.
Daniel thinks she's innocent.
Yeah, well, then Daniel's a bigger sucker than I thought. And that's saying something. And for your information, not only did Megan groom Will, she's been terrorising Sam for weeks.
Really?
Yeah, really. So if you've got any sense, you and Adam will avoid that woman like the flaming plague that she is.
So Miss Walsh was your PE teacher who coached athletics on the side?
You already know, so why are you asking?
Fair point. And obviously you've been around sensitive environments together, you know, changing rooms, etc. And I know how intense a relationship between a coach and an athlete can be at times. Did she ever do anything that was beyond normal interaction?
You're going to have to be more specific.
Okay. Did she do anything physical? Contact or touching that you might regard as out of the ordinary? Sexual or intimate in nature?
No, there was nothing like that. Look, I just want to go home.
Is there anything you want to tell us about your relationship with Will Driscoll?
I haven't had a relationship with Will Driscoll.
I meant generally.
Oh, right. Sorry, yeah. I understand you need to take these allegations seriously. He is a teenage boy who has a crush on me. Probably not the first, probably not the last.
So this has happened before?
My client never said that.
Believe me, I haven't done anything wrong. This is every teacher's worst nightmare. I'm in complete shock, to be honest.
So are Will's family?
Maybe I overstepped by getting too close to him. But that doesn't mean that I'm grooming their son. I became a teacher to give something back, not to... I can't even say it. It makes me feel sick.
But the Driscolls think otherwise.
On the basis of what, exactly? What actual evidence do they have on anything?
I'll ask the questions.
My client's from Hull. She knows a fishing expedition when she sees one. You might as well be wearing oilskins.
Oh, I'm glad you see the funny side of child abuse.
I don't think it's funny that hearsay and vague innuendo is being used to destroy the reputation of a hard-working, dedicated teacher. You ask whether my client knows where the appropriate boundaries are without providing a shred of evidence to suggest she's crossed them.
Well, we have got some interesting footage of Will and you in your flat.
I was the victim there. But I kept quiet for Sam's sake.
Sam's sake?
Yes. There is nothing incriminating in that footage whatsoever.
I saw you alone in a room with a minor who made a pass. Something must have encouraged him to do so. It's not looking good, is it, Megan? I think the CPS will agree.
The food's amazing on the cruises. It's a constant battle to stay in my trousers. In more ways than one. Showbiz being what it is.
So have you known Glenda long?
Long? I swear the Mary Rose was the first ship we sailed together. We've circumnavigated the globe, me and her. I cried for a week when she packed it in.
Right.
We've some memories, mind.
I bet you have.
One night we had Sham Wham playing in the main theatre, but fake Andrew Ridgeley chucked up in a hot tub, so Glenda stood in. Fake George Michael was not happy. She sang him off the stage. I felt for the other guy, mind. Trying to make a career out of being Andrew Ridgeley. I mean, it was hard enough for the real thing.
I suppose.
I think it's like the equivalent of getting me and I.
Thought I'd drop your card off in.
No, you didn't have to do that.
But listen, you're only 41, aren't you?
Well, I don't know about that. It's her third time round this year.
Oh,
careful, you'll be wearing this.
You ain't flaming well. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gary. Happy birthday to you. Pretty deep, Andy.
Tell you what, that is getting harder every year. Mate, grab a pew.
Oh, no, listen, mate, I don't want to intrude.
No, listen, it's my birthday, so what I say goes now. Sit down.
Well, only if you're sure, guys. Hey, how are you, young man? Good to see you, yeah.
I forgot what we were speaking about, man.
I can't believe they've let her out.
Kit reckons they didn't have enough to keep her in custody.
But I don't understand that after what Sam said.
Yeah, but it's his word against theirs. Kit's going to follow up with that kid in Hull, the one that Sam mentioned, but unless he comes up trumps, she's going to get away with this.
Over my dead body, or preferably hers. I've just got off the phone to Chloe. the girl that Will was seeing in Hull.
So you completely ignored me again.
Thankfully. According to her, they broke up before we moved over here.
No, that's not true. So they were together in the hotel on his birthday.
If it wasn't Chloe hiding in the bathroom, it was Megan.
On the day that he turned 16, she couldn't wait to... Oh, it's sickening.
It is, but most hotels have CCTV, so if it's proof the police need, then...
What are we doing here? Come on.
What do you want?
Take away.
Take yourself away. I'm not in the mood.
Don't alienate me, Alia. Your one-horse outfit's just gone lame.
We'll survive. And when we prove it was you behind the hack.
Oh, it's quite a conspiracy theory. But if you really believe it, you shouldn't provoke me. There's a lot more unfortunate correspondence to come out, I'd imagine.
We took one client who would have left you anyway. This could destroy us. It's totally out of proportion.
Well, you made your bed. Grown-up legal firms aren't loose-lipped about clients, even internally.
Get out.
I haven't ordered my takeaway yet.
Everything all right out here?
Yeah. The gentleman was just leaving.
Okay. Oh, one last piece of advice. If I was Adam, I'd steer clear of defending that paedophile teacher. Your reputation's bad enough as it is.
There's only one way you could know that. Driving us out of business won't bring back your clients.
Please tell me that didn't mean what I think it did.
Daniel asked Adam. It was difficult for him to say no.
She groomed Eva's stepson. She terrorised Sam. Does that not mean anything to you?
Daniel thinks she's innocent.
Yeah, well, then Daniel's a fool. And if your firm represent her, you deserve to go under.
Yeah, we do keep footage for 90 days and then it's deleted. Was it you wanted more?
We can't say, but we won't be asking if it wasn't really important.
That's a good thing she's got an honest face.
And I haven't.
No, I'll quit while you're at. So is there a particular time and date that you're after?
Yeah, it was around lunchtime. December the 19th, Will's birthday.
Let's see.
What's the matter?
Would you believe December the 19th was 90 days ago?
Oh, so just in time then?
I'm afraid not. It automatically got wiped at 1 minute past midnight.
What are you doing?
Putting the rubbish out.
Oh, Leanne, please. I don't need this after the day I've just had. I've already been suspended from work.
Yeah? Well, if it was up to me, I'd suspend you from that lamppost.
I haven't been charged with anything because I haven't done anything wrong.
Oh, save your command performance for the police. I know what you did. Oh, missed.
It's all kicking off round here, love.
Hey, is everything all right?
No, she's lost her mind.
Yeah, I must have done to let you over my front doorstep.
What's going on?
Well, do you want to fill her in, or do you want to pick up your stuff and then find a stone to crawl under?
All right, I'm going.
Yeah, well, think yourself lucky. The only reason I'm not screaming the truth from a megaphone is to protect your victims.
It's funny, that, Gazza.
I mean, I don't think it is that funny, but I'll take it.
It was. Tell you what, let's get some more shots in, eh?
I can't be staggering on my got me.
Oh, come on, Maria said you could have a few jars. Let's make the most of it. Nicky boy, let's have another round of shots, please, sir.
Right, you sure?
Yeah, never been more sure of outs in my life.
Now, they were a good tribute act. Shut your eyes during YMCA, and it could have been the real thing. And as for what went on below deck, so to speak, all I can say is them Native American headdresses don't have tickle.
That's what he said.
Well, at least he found it funny. Look, do you fancy going on somewhere? Canal Street, maybe?
Look, Raymond, you're very sweet.
Sweet? No. Anything but sweet. Nanas are sweet. I think what you meant to say was, Raymond, you're so unbelievably hot, I'm only going to end up getting burnt, so let's call it quits now. Am I right?
Yeah, spot on.
Well, you're not the first to say it.
I'm sorry, I'm not really in the right headspace.
Look, I get it, but... Well, if laughing boys who I suspect he might be, then I should get in that headspace soon, for your own sake. Come on, you can walk me to the bus stop.
just another dead end.
Not necessarily. If you give the hotel hard drive to the police, they may be able to retrieve the footage.
Do you reckon?
I'm no expert, but they are. If there's a trace of anything left, they'll find it.
It's worth a shot.
I'll phone Kit first thing tomorrow.
Did you reach Mum?
I left her a message to call.
Oh, honestly, I'd just let her enjoy the rest of her holiday.
Babe, she's gonna find out sooner rather than later.
Did you know they've let Megan out?
Yeah, old news. Apparently they've not got enough evidence on her.
But we're working on it.
Yeah, well, you're not the only one. I was turfing her stuff out at the flat and I found some pregnancy vitamins.
What, you think she's having a baby?
She was. She had an abortion.
I'm only hearing about this now. Babe, that could have been our grandchild.
Yes, I know. That's why I've not said anything. Look, you've had enough bad news as it is recently.
Well, whoever's it was, it's gone now, so... Or has it? Why would you keep pregnancy vitamins in your bedside table if you'd had an abortion?
So you think she's lying?
Well, it wouldn't be the first time, would it?
Well, if she has lied, then all the evidence we need is growing right there in her belly.
If you have been affected by issues raised in tonight's programme, you can visit itv.com/advice for support information. Next here, Murderer Unmasked, True Crime Presents.